So hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Rage, and today we're going to talk about a tweet or a retweet that I saw from my friend Pestani, who is, a factions veteran. The Last of Us multiplayer champion. What? The Last of Us. I'm assuming that translates to champion. 2015, 2017, 2020. Okay. I didn't know we had any multiplayer champions for The Last of Us, but okay. So my friend retweeted a tweet from Arne Meyer, who is a director of communications at Naughty Dog. Okay, so he says, and which is interesting because we've had more and more Naughty Dog employees talking about this multiplayer and them hiring, people to fill up positions to finish off this game. Basically, we had last week or 2 weeks ago Vinit Agarwal tweet a position as well, and today we have 18 hours ago we have Arne talking about they're still hiring. So very interesting that more and more of these employees are talking about this. But he says there was some news for this recently. Okay, so this was posted by GameSpot, so let's open this article and see what they have to say. So let's let this load for a second. And The Last of Us dev is hiring an economy designer for a multiplayer game with live service elements. It appears Naughty Dog is working on a live service game with cosmetics and more. Alright, so guys, before I get into the article, I will link the actual article in the description if you guys want to see it yourselves. But I'm just going to read through this and see what type of information we can dig up. Alright, so this was published by Eddie Maku. Oh, I can't say his surname, I apologize, Eddie. On the 9th of March 2021. Okay, so that's actually quite a while back. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because no one in the factions community has talked about this. But if they were hiring back in March, then okay, that means there's been some progress since March was 2 months ago. Alright, so The Last of Us developer Naughty Dog is hiring an economy designer to help the team with a multiplayer game that includes live operations and player progression. Very interesting. The job ad states that the successful candidate will help Naughty Dog create avenues for self-expression for our players, ensure robust longevity to our games, and give our players great rewards to strive for. This all sounds like Naughty Dog is working on a new multiplayer game with cosmetics that players can unlock to personalize their characters. So points to take away here: ensure robust longevity to our games. Okay, that is very interesting because you guys might know the current state of the first multiplayer game, Factions. A lot of people abuse glitches. A lot of people just, I guess, use meta mechanics, burst rifle, tac, Covert 3. So obviously if they're trying to ensure the longevity of the game, they're obviously going to balance the meta and take care of these glitches. So that's something very encouraging we're seeing right now. And also give our players great rewards to strive for. So I hope that means no microtransactions, and instead people are forced to work towards unlocking certain character unlocks, so yeah, cosmetics. So I hope that's what that translates to. Anyway, moving on. None of this would be a surprise, as Naughty Dog confirmed more than a year ago that it's working on a standalone Last of Us multiplayer game. So a lot of people still on my videos that I make for the Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer say that the game isn't going to be made. So I hope this tells you that they are making one. They've just been quiet about it for some reason, but it was confirmed last year by Anthony Newman that they're working on a Last of Us multiplayer game, standalone. So anyway, moving on to the article, it says, however, Naughty Dog has kept very quiet about this. I just said that. In recent months. Very true. Many studios are now adopting and embracing live services for their new games. So this would be no shock to see Naughty Dog follow suit in some capacity. And, just to expand on that point, love or hate the new battle royale games such as Apex and Fortnite, there is a lot Naughty Dog can take away from those games, because they definitely know how to keep their player bases happy and hyped, I guess. So Naughty Dog could definitely follow suit. Live service Naughty Dog game, multiplayer game, would be absolutely fantastic, and I'm hyped for this. Basically, I'm just hyped that, you know, we're gonna get a live service Naughty Dog Last of Us standalone multiplayer game. Anyway, moving on. Going back to the job ad, a desirable candidate would have experience developing in-game economies for console or PC multiplayer games and a knowledge about player psychology. So the interesting thing is that we keep seeing PC every time The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer is mentioned. So does this mean The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer will come to PC? I don't know. We're just gonna find out in the future. But if you guys might remember the leak, a leak that leaked around about the time the entire Last of Us Part 2 story was leaked. There was a leak for the multiplayer which stated that it's coming to both console on PS4, PS5, and PC. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if I'm happy that's coming to PC, because PC is associated with actual hackers. I know I like to joke about being a hacker, man, but yeah, we're gonna get real hackers if the game is released on PC. Alright, so the successful candidate will be responsible for designing, implementing, and tuning the in-game economy and player progression systems, which sure sounds like a Battle Pass style feature. This person will also work alongside game designers to make sure the in-game economy systems synergize well with the game as a whole. So obviously, yeah, I don't want to see people. I don't want to see someone in like a pink Black Panther suit running around in like a Last of Us, multiplayer. Obviously, so hopefully, they just give us something that, they give us customization that's kind of realistic, based on the world we're playing in, post-apocalyptic zombie world. All right, so moving on. The article says whether or not this job ad is for the Last of Us multiplayer game or something else is unknown. Whatever the case, it appears Naughty Dog is ramping up for a new game, as the studio currently has more than 40 open positions posted on its website. Of these 40 plus positions, only one, the economy designer, is described as being related to a multiplayer game. So again, this just tells me that Naughty Dog have this game in their vault somewhere. It's a complete game, in terms of the base things like animations and actual character design. And now they're just working on cosmetics and, polishing the game. Because last week we did talk about the position that Vinit had tweeted, and that's all end game production. So development production. So hopefully soon we get the game, guys. And if you're new here and you made it to the end, you might want to consider subscribing, because I plan on being one of the main Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer channels, and bang some content out for you guys as we do currently for the first game. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and hope you guys have a good day. Take care, and peace.